Hello and welcome to my video series on Ymir. I wanted to do a series on this for a while and now I'm doing it. Just a special note with this recording is that this game is a work in progress. It is only in version 0.2.5 and there's a lot of features still missing. I just wanted to make a new intro for this series specifically to highlight that this is a work in progress game and it is more work in progress than usual. So, let's get in and I hope you enjoy the series. Alrighty, hello, we are back with Ymir. Load up, we got an extra food. That's a good start to the day. So we've got carrots, extra carrots. Oh no, extra wheat. 40. Let's see, we've got a message, treaty proposal from the Emperor. And yeah, we'll take a peace treaty. That's always a good start. Herd of ostrich. Throwing sticks, and this is mine. Research completed. Stacking stones. Oh, we should have enough inactives to do this project. We also should have enough wood. We got 35 wood. There we go. We're getting hammers. Alrighty. So we started that research, which will take 10 hours. Herd of ostriches nearby. Herd of ostriches nearby. We've got 11 to spare. And now our population is actually starting to decrease. That's not very good. That's not very good. Not good at all. So let's see. Oh, it's early. And we don't have huge access to water either. I want to move a bunch of these houses over. Because I just like 5x5s when it comes to houses. I think it looks nicer to me. So just pop all these houses over. We have no one that is quote-unquote homeless, even though that doesn't exist. What they do is they just make their own little things, settings, sound. That's way down. Boy, it's still loud. Apply. There we go. So move these over. Distance does not matter whatsoever in this game. So you could put the houses on one side of the map and their workstations on the other side of the map, and they will still get where they need to get. Some extra housing. We're going to go to production, and we're going to grab the weapons maker. And we're just kind of going to stick this somewhere. We'll put it there, and why not? We'll get 2 of them. And there's not really a heck of a lot for me to do other than that. Oh, there we go. We'll add that in, and that'll help with the population issues. Because that'll get us some fish. Because when you research a technology, they give you a bunch of what you researched. So we researched javelins, they gave us a bunch of javelins. So far, production, yeah, this is the problem. Ideally needed 2.1, demanded 2.1, supply 1.2. We just do not have enough water, and this is going to be our main limiter until someone pops wells. which requires stone building at the very least. So we're researching that, and as a result of what that requires, let's see, stone building. When you do research, you have knowledge use. And knowledge use is your people's capacity to store knowledges. So as you can tell here, we have 28 out of 50. Javelins takes 4 knowledge points to maintain. Property takes 2. Spearfishing takes 5. The Elders' Council takes 12. Domestic dogs take 3. And sedentism takes 2, for a total of 28. If you go over, if you have more knowledges learned than you can store, you start to lose ideas. You start to lose knowledges over time. So we have to be careful with how many we take. We could probably afford to take just about everything anyway, because this one takes 12. That'll take us up to 40. No, I'm not researching anything else until we get wells, because if wells are another expensive one, I might be forced to drop something. But if wells are another 3 knowledge points or 4 knowledge point, I want to know. So until then, we're not researching pottery or the wheel. Even though pottery would be useful. But we just need the knowledge points because, frankly, having water for everybody is more important than pottery. And that is a key thing. A very key thing. And it's not like we have a lot of clay on the map anyway. This is all the clay we have, and this is trash. This is garbo. It's nothing. In the grand scheme of things, it is absolutely nothing. But the Fisher Pig will be done soon. So, our population has decreased a little bit. The old pigs here will be replaced. Instead of warriors, there'll be javelins, and these guys will eventually also have to be replaced with javelins. So once we start getting these going, that'll be good. Our carrots are nearly to where I want them to be. What I'll actually do is I'll just drop this down to 30. That'll increase the food supply that they can eat. Oh, I'm going to have to go hunting. Ah, there we go. We now have Fisher Pigs. So we are producing 0.9 fish, and they want 3.3, demanding 2.1. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, so now having stuff in storage will improve your wealth. How about these? 0.03, 0.02, 0.01, 0.05, 0.01, 0.06. So that's an interesting thing. So this is a new thing since I last played. Base wealth of this resource type. This is an object. This is an objective constant independent of the fluctuating market value of the resource based on the amount of work required to produce this resource. Okay, so the easier it is to produce, the more valuable it is, but it's a constant independent of fluctuating market value. That's interesting. And with the fish and them eating more carrots, our population drop is going down slower, which is good. These each take 2 pigs to work, so what I will be doing is we're going to go hunting. $15 pigs. Yeah, he went hunting as well. Do we really need carriers? Not really. So I'm going to disband these carriers. We can't really support that many people anyway. Oh, I guess they don't count. Oh, they're disbanded. And then we'll go hunting. Ah. You've got leather cloth. This place... Nope, that place is active now. $108. That one's inactive. That one's active. He's got a friend out there. This guy's active. That guy's active. Most of these people are pretty active. Doesn't mean they're doing well. 92. 369, because they've made 2 cities already. But we're suffering issues because of our water supply. Which is unfortunate. We just don't have enough water. 183. If we click on this over here, we can see what people's scores are, and the Kingdom of Karnak is already there. Galaxy of Grega, they're already over 1,000 points. League of the Six Cities. Chiefdom of the Triple B. Empire of Mistake. Children of Era. Empire of Rome, which is this guy here. And we didn't suffer any losses this time. Lots of ostriches around. And so we'll go to there, and what's our carry capacity? Pretty much full. Unload the meat. And hunt the ostriches. Oh, he's got lots of javelineers up already. That's good for him. And we hunt these birds. There's not too much of any note around. I've looked at a lot of the tiles off video. We're downloading the region map file for there now. It's kind of unfortunate how long the load time is between tiles. It kind of really discourages you a little bit from looking at the different tiles. Oh, that's a nice copper supply. That is a nice copper supply. And there's a lot of wood here, but notice there is no water. No water to speak of. At all. But this is a lot of copper. So that'll be good. In the future, once we get water, that might be a worthwhile place to settle for copper. Unclaimed territory here. What kind of stuff are we looking at here? We got limestone already. Our hunt has gone well. They're fighting ostriches. It can't be that hard. Fully knowing exactly how dangerous ostriches can be. Oh, and a little bit of coal. So, limestone and a tad bit of coal. Not too impressive, to be frank. We lost one porco. Bring him back. The 80 extra meat we got today will go a long way to helping out with issues in terms of feeding everybody. -1. Let's just reinforce you with 1. 8 and 2. So that was a town at one time. Always stop at this place right next door. This had some nice, useful stuff. So we got iron there. And it actually has water. Not much of a lake, but it's got a pond that we can get water from. It's a little oasis in the desert with a lot of rather poor ground. And then obsidian, which can be useful for making some decent weapons. But key thing is the iron deposit, which will be nice. But one thing is, we don't have a lot of desert food. So we could settle there, but like feeding it would be a problem. Because the capital spawned on temperate. And so we have carrots, apples, and wheat. None of which are... none of which can be grown in the desert, in the arid areas. Which is a tad bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we drag this wall out, drag that wall out, make it there. Strategic tool, and you. Yeah, you can stay there. Empty all? I'd honestly like it all to be over here. If I keep hitting this enough, it'll empty them into there. It looks like it is. Low. There we go. We'll set these to low. Well, what we'll do, we'll set the priority to these to medium. Medium. And medium across the board. Medium across the board for these. Because these are protected, but not as well as the other ones. And then we'll set these to low. Set all this to low. Not medium, low. Then we just go to the empty ones and we set the empty ones to very high. And what it should do is put everything into here. Very high. I can click on these and, well, there's no wealth yet, so doesn't matter. Okay, now I should be able to go to these and empty all, empty all, empty all, empty all, empty all, empty all, and now they should all be in here. Yes, precisely how I want it. And that basically is this episode. In the beginning, there's not exactly a huge amount to do. So, it takes time to get things geared up. We've got people fishing. We've got a dude standing in the middle of our pond, being a dude. And everything is going pretty nice. We've got our housing going up over here. My goal is going to be mostly to preserve the woods, because there's a lot of things we can use the trees for. And it will be an economic help to do that. And then we have our coal here, which will be an economic help in its own right too. So we got some long-term prospects here, which is good. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. See ya. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to hit that stupid little bell thing that YouTube has added, because Otherwise, you won't get notifications of any new videos if you subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, @GenJeft, as I always have my video updates on there, so you will never miss a video if you're on my Twitter feed, because it'll all be posted. And any other dumbass comment I make as well. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.